1 week after TMZ said he was on his deathbed due to an alleged overdose of cough syrup, Lil Wayne recorded a vlog in which he assured his followers that he was more than good, thanked them for their support, and announced that he would be touring with T.I. in July. After his recent health scare, it was comforting to see Tunchi in excellent spirits. Whether it was scissor, as reported by TMZ, or hard drugs, as Birdman and MacMaine asserted, Lil Wayne's devoted fans breathed a sigh of relief. However, Wheezy is not the only rapper who fans have been fearful in recent months. Rick Ross has also experienced multiple seizures and a drive-by shooting over the past 2 years. However, shit happens, and what matters is not what happens to you, but how you react to it. As pleased as we are that Wayne is doing better, we sincerely hope that he'll make some lifestyle adjustments and abstain from lean. Rappers appear to have frequent brushes with mortality, whether from gun violence, automobile accidents, or drug overdoses. Today, we'll be looking at rappers who almost died. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. Lil Wayne. This incident occurred on November of 1994 when Dwayne Carter was 12 years old. He left school early, it was report card day, and found a loaded Blue Steel Taurus 9mm handgun on his bed when he returned home. He accidentally shot himself in the chest, missing all essential organs, but receiving severe damage nonetheless. Robert Hubler, an off-duty police officer, came to the scene of the gunshot and drove Lil Wayne to the hospital to save his life. Hubler did not understand that he had saved Lil Wayne's life until years later when someone tapped him on the shoulder in a restaurant and said, "Lil Wayne would like to see you." When he reached the shore, Wayne told his crew, "This man saved my life. I will never forget him." Wheezy even picked up the tab for the officer. Young Dro. A few years ago in 1995, Young Dro nearly lost his life. DeJuan Hart, also known as Young Dro, was shot in the stomach and back at 16 years old. It took him a year to recuperate, and he temporarily needed to wear a colostomy bag. Dro, like many others on this list, interpreted the gunshot as a sign that he needed to leave the ghetto and improve his rapping. In the early 2000s, he signed a contract and released I Got That Dro. After connecting with his old friend T.I., signing with Grand Hustle, and releasing Shoulder Lean, he made a significant impression. 50 Cent. Curtis Jackson survived being shot 9 times while riding in a car in front of his grandmother's home in Queens. As he recuperated in the hospital, Columbia Records dropped 50. He ultimately healed and released the mixtape Guess Who's Back, which launched an extraordinary mixtape run and established him as the most popular rapper in the game. 50 was signed to Shady and Aftermath and chronicled the shooting incident in his major label debut track, Many Men. A few weeks later, the song's lyrics implied that 50 had the man who shot him dead. In the end, not only did the shooting become part of his mythology, but being shot in the mouth permanently altered and improved his voice, believe it or not. Kanye West. Kanye West was injured in an automobile collision in West Hollywood, Los Angeles at 3 a.m., just after leaving the recording studio. He was transported to the hospital and received treatment for a fractured jaw. Kanye bravely recorded a song about the event while his mouth was still wired shut and titled it, What Else? Through the Wire. It was released as the first single from West's debut album, The College Dropout, and continues to be one of his signature songs. Ye also included the incident in his pre-album mixtape Get Well Soon, whose back cover included a shot of the rapper immediately after the accident with a face so swollen that he appeared to have gained 100 pounds. Eminem. Around Christmas 2007, Marshall Mathers overdosed on pills and relapsed a month later. Eminem ultimately drained the narcotics out of his system and resumed composing raps, although it took some time. On his return album Relapse, he detailed the repercussions of his addiction, and on his triumphant follow-up album Recovery, he revealed his new outlook on life. Since then, he has avoided long tours because they're an addiction trigger for him. Although he gave up narcotics, he has developed the habit of running and claims to run up to 17 miles every day. Rick Ross. This event occurred in October 2011. William Leonard Roberts, also known as Rick Ross, had 2 seizures in one day while traveling from Fort Lauderdale to Memphis on his private plane. Ross ascribed his seizures to an unhealthy diet, sleep deprivation, and dehydration. He responded by leaving the hospital and going to Wingstop. No exaggeration. Later, when Ross was interviewed in Rolling Stone, he stated that following the seizures, he has been attempting to sleep more and drink more water, but instead of altering his diet, he has just been eating salads alongside his huge meal. Despite these adjustments, Ross had a 3rd seizure in April of last year. Let's hope he's making even more significant improvements this time around. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.